Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a farmer who owned a donkey. This donkey, once a diligent worker on the farm, had grown old and was no longer of much use. Recognizing this, the kind-hearted farmer allowed him to spend his days leisurely grazing in the open fields. One sunny day, as the donkey was nibbling on grass, he stumbled and fell into a deep, narrow well. Trapped and unable to escape, the poor donkey was terrified and cried out loudly in distress. Almost an hour later, a passer-by, who happened to be the farmer's neighbor, heard the donkey's desperate cries. Curious and concerned, he approached the well and was shocked to see the helpless animal at the bottom. Without wasting a moment, he rushed back to the village to inform the farmer. Upon hearing the news, the farmer quickly gathered his neighbors and asked for their help to rescue the stranded donkey. They all hurried to the well, where they found the donkey looking pitiful, his eyes filled with tears. The group tried everything they could think of to lift the donkey out of the well, but their efforts were in vain. As the day wore on, the farmer, overwhelmed by a mix of despair and practicality, made a heart-wrenching decision. He concluded that the donkey was too old, and rescuing him was impossible. Resigned, he instructed his neighbors to fill the well with dirt, intending to put the donkey to rest. Reluctantly, the neighbors began shoveling dirt into the well. As the dirt rained down on him, the donkey's heart sank. Realizing his master's decision, he cried out louder in anguish. But then, something remarkable happened. With every shovelful of dirt that landed on his back, the donkey did something extraordinary. He shook it off, and then he stepped up. Slowly but steadily, he continued this process, using the dirt that was meant to bury him as a platform to rise higher. After a while, the donkey's cries ceased, leaving the onlookers puzzled. The farmer peered into the well. To his astonishment, he saw the donkey stepping onto the mound of dirt and, with one final leap, gracefully jumping out of the well. A profound realization washed over the farmer as he watched the donkey trot off into the field, free and alive. The donkey, however, had discovered the truth about his master's affections, or the lack thereof. With a newfound sense of freedom and survival, the donkey never looked back, embracing his second chance at life. The morale of this story is that tough times can either hold you back or help you grow, depending on how you choose to respond. When life throws dirt at you, shake it off. Use it as a stepping stone to rise above. The donkey could have given up, but he didn't. He didn't sit idly by, waiting for someone to rescue him. Instead, he took matters into his own hands and found a way out. This teaches us the importance of self-reliance and perseverance, even when things seem hopeless. The story also teaches us about self-worth. The farmer believed the donkey was old and no longer useful, but the donkey proved otherwise. We should never let others define our value. Even when others doubt us, we can prove our worth by believing in ourselves and never giving up. This story reminds us to stay positive and strong when facing challenges. Even when others lose faith in us or problems feel insurmountable, we can always find a way to rise above. By staying determined and using obstacles as opportunities, we can succeed in life. So, the next time life throws dirt at you, remember the donkey. Shake it off, step up, and rise above.